Magiusap ang tanan, anian na ang VisMin Supercup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putula para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga. Magiusap ang tanan, anian na ang VisMin Supercup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putula para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga. Magiusap ang tanan, anian na ang VisMin Supercup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putula para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga. Magiusap ang tanan, anian na ang VisMin Supercup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putula para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga. Magiusap ang tanan, anian na ang VisMin Supercup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putula para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga. Magiusap ang tanan, anian na ang VisMin Supercup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putula para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga. Magiusap ang tanan, anian na ang VisMin Supercup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putula para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga. Magiusap ang tanan, anian na ang VisMin Supercup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putula para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga. Magiusap ang tanan, anian na ang VisMin Supercup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putula para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga. Magiusap ang tanan, anian na ang VisMin Supercup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putula para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga. Magiusap ang tanan, anian na ang VisMin Supercup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putula para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga. Magiusap ang tanan. sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putulak para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga, mag-iusap ang tanan. Anian na ang VisMin Supercup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putulak para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga, mag-iusap ang tanan. Anian na ang VisMin Supercup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putulak para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga, mag-iusap ang tanan. Anian na ang VisMin Supercup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putulak para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga, mag-iusap ang tanan. Anian na ang VisMin Supercup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putulak para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga, mag-iusap ang tanan. Anian na ang VisMin Supercup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putulak para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga, mag-iusap ang tanan. Anian na ang VisMin Supercup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putulak para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga, mag-iusap ang tanan. Anian na ang VisMin Supercup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putulak para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga, mag-iusap ang tanan. Anian na ang VisMin Supercup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putulak para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga, mag-iusap ang tanan. Anian na ang VisMin Supercup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putulak para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga, mag-iusap ang tanan. Anian na ang VisMin Supercup para sa atong tanan. Daghang badan kung maayong putulak para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga, mag-iusap ang tanan. Anian na ang VisMin Supercup para sa atong tanan. daghang badan kung maayo mo tulak para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga, mag-iusap ang tanan, anian na ang VisMin. Anian na ang VisMin Supercup para sa atong tanan, daghang badan kung maayo mo tulak para sa mga pangandoy. VisMin Supercup ang kontra droga, mag-iusap ang tanan, anian na ang VisMin.
Two teams at the bottom of the standings, McDavid Zampen and the Tubigon Mariners, will finally get a chance to enter the winning column. Unfortunately, they will have to do this at each other's expense. Good evening and welcome to Day 5 of the new season of the Global Port VisMin Supercup. I am Noy Africa, and together with me is my partner Ray Hoble, who will be working as an analyst. Sir Ray, can you discuss briefly the tournament format, especially for our thousands of viewers live on YouTube and Facebook?
Of course, ang magiging tournament format natin dito, napakasimple lang. Top 4 teams will advance automatically to the semifinal round. The bottom teams will be eliminated. And yung top 2 teams will have a twice to beat advantage, and then we're going to have a knockout game for the battle for third and best of 3 naman para sa ating championship series.
So Ray, maybe you can continue to discuss our current team standings.
CPG Dolphins remains to be the only undefeated team so far with a 5-0 win-loss record. Nagkaroon na tayo ngayon ng 3-way tie following Sambuanga's win kanina, no, against Kalos PH. So 3-2 na ang Sambuanga, Kalos PH at saka yung Oxy or Mok kanina na natalo sa ating laro, no. And SND Barracudas is 2-2. McP Basilan is 2-2. Ito nga yung McDavid Zampen, pati na rin itong Tubigon Mariners, parehas pa silang walang panalo. 0-4 sila, and one of them will make it to the win column.
Okay, that's a very good explanation there from our partner Sir Ray Hoble. But right now, joining us at courtside is Miss Gianna Lianes, who has something interesting to share with us.
No, yun rin, nakita nga natin sa ating huling laro that we really don't know who's going to win the game until the very last buzzer. And that's what's exciting about the competition here at Global Port VisMin Supercup. Ito rin ang ating pangalawang araw. We are broadcasting live, so sa lahat ng nanonood, please continue to comment down below kung anong koponan ang which one you're rooting for. We would love to know that. But in the meantime, I'm going to throw it over to our Coliseum Barker for the start of the game.
Good evening, basketball fans. This is Global Port Pilipinas VisMin Supercup Season 2, Day 5, bringing you live here at the Zamboanga City Coliseum, the home of the Zamboanga Valientes, and we are also live on Facebook and YouTube. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the game between McDavid Zampen versus your Tubigon Bohol Mariners. Our officiating referees, Crew Chief Roy Binamira, Umpire 1 James Peña Jr., and Umpire 2 Edmund Cabaya Cruz. Now let's meet the starting 5 for your McDavid Zampen players. Wearing jersey number 2, Jojo Kunanan. Jersey number 9, Ryan Tejada. Jersey number 11, EJ Perez. Jersey number 77, Jobert Medina. And wearing jersey number 23, Henry Frank Iloca. Head coach for your McDavid Zampen, Carmelo Gonzalez. Assistant coach, Darwin Santos. And now the starting 5 for your Tubigon Bohol Mariners. Wearing jersey number 6, Ronald Roy. Jersey number 13, Joshua Ben-Hur Saret. Jersey number 16, Raymond Matias. Jersey number 24, Mark Anthony Doligon. And jersey number 31, Eduardo Doroteo. Head coach for your Tubigon Bohol Mariners, Gino Enriquez. Assistant coach, Adriano Papa. This game is under the supervision and regulations of the Games and Amusement Board. This is Global Port Pilipinas VisMin Supercup Season 2. Ato ni Bay!
Welcome to live action here. First quarter is about to start very quickly. The starters for Zampen, it will be Cunanan, Perez, Iloca, Medina, Tejada. While for the Tubigon Mariners, it will be Roy, Saret, Matias, Doligon, and Doroteo. Sir Ray, ano i-expect natin dito sa ating matchup tonight?
Well, interestingly, makikita natin, no, wala si Hamado Lamino, no? Wala rito sa starting unit. And I haven't seen him on the bench. Perhaps si Jana, mayroon siyang report mamaya diyan. As we see Henry Iloca muscling his way inside for 2.
Henry Iloca starting the scoring for the orange jerseys of McDavid Zampen. Ito si Mark Doligon trying to initiate the play here. A turnover right there. Itong si Jojo Cunanan trying to attack quickly and scores.
Another interesting thought dito, pati rito si JR Kawaling, hindi rin natin nakitang nag-start dito sa Tubigon Mariners.
Itong si Joshua Saret tumira ng 3 points, hindi pumasok. Iloca with the rebound. Iloca trying to initiate the offense here for Zampen. Perez a wide open 3, does not go. Joshua Saret giving it now to Matias. A foul there by Perez.
Ito, no, first time ko nakita na nag-start to si Joshua Saret dito sa tournament natin, no. Perhaps he could bring a new dimension dito sa game ng Tubigon Mariners in search of his first win.
Of course, Doligon there missing on the 3-pointer. Perez now trying to initiate the offense. Cunanan asking for a pick here.
Oh,
A
losing
miss.
the ball was Iloca but retrieving it for 2. So 6-0 na ngayon, 8:23 to go. Lamang ang Zampen.
Joshua Saret taking over point guard duties for the white jerseys of the Tubigon Mariners. Doligon trying to go inside with the floater, does not go. Medina with the rebound. Perez now gives it to Cunanan at the corner. Iloca working in the post.
Stolen by Joshua Saret. Oh, kaya lang, nagkaroon ng turnover.
Here comes Medina now with the incursion.
And a quick timeout.
Tubigon Mariners now call a timeout. So early in the first quarter, we have Zampen up 8-0 with 7 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter. We have a timeout, so we will be right back after the break. As we join live action here, we would like first to thank our sponsors, Global Port, Rolando Navarro Foundation, MLV, Go for Gold, MDC Sports, Taza Coffee, Chachago, Camiseta SM Minpro, Baller, and of course, the official social media handler of the Pilipinas VisMin Supercup, Basketball Republic. As Cunanan here taking another 3-pointer, does not go. Henry Iloca handing it off to Perez with 10 to shoot. Ilocos underneath, gets fouled.
Oh, kung titignan mo natin ni triple team na doon si Henry Ilocos. This is because he has a big advantage. Wala siyang counterpart dito sa kabila. Wala si Hamado Lamino.
Sorry, kita mo naman, it took 3 people to try and contain Henry Ilocos in that play. So we have Perez here, giving it to Tejada in the corner. Perez trying to use the screen of Ilocos. Cunanan, 5 seconds to shoot. Misses that one. Mark Duligon here trying to push the pace. Gets creative with that finish.
First 2 points in the ball game for so second na pala, no? Nakashoot na rin sila kanina. And the first 2 points for Mark Duligon.
Henry Ilocos trying to attack from the perimeter, gets fouled. Let us first go to our courtside reporter, Gianna.
Nung nakausap ko si Coach Christian, one of the coaches of McDavid Zampen, ang sistema ng koponan niya is really focused on their defense. They're so committed to performing this that the team even arrived to Zamboanga early just to practice at this venue before the start of the entire tournament. Ang rason daw dito ay dahil may go-to guys na sila sa opensa and kumpiyansa siya doon, namely Jobert Medina, Jojo Cunanan, and Ilocos Frank. When it comes to their experience naman so far dito sa VisMin, he says, so far so good. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Gianna. Sorry, ano masasabi mo sa ating courtside report?
Yung Zampen, no, is one of the last team to join in the tournament. But makikita mo the reason why nag-i-struggle sila, it is because hindi pa nila masyadong kilala yung isa't isa di ba? And they're still trying to figure out kung ano yung klaseng team meron sila.
We will expect this Zampen team to get better as this tournament progresses. As we join live action, Roy for 3 does not go.
Again, si Ilocos, very siya ron, no? Angat na angat siya ron sa play na yon to get the rebound.
Cunanan for 3 again does not go, but Medina with the rebound gets fouled by Doroteo.
Etong si Medina, key contributor din to, no, the past few games. It just so happened lang na it didn't translate to victory para sa Zampen.
Of course, after losing 4 straight games, what kind of adjustments should we expect actually from both teams?
Parang there's too much Ilocos on the part of Zampen, no? Si Ilocos yung masyado nilang inaasahan. But the other production that should come from Medina, sina Jojo Cunanan, kailangan they have to do it on a consistent basis.
So on the side of the Tubigon Mariners, what kind of adjustments should they start to do for them to get their first win?
Ito pa, isa pa to. Yung dahil nga in the absence of Hamado Lamino, problem na kaagad dito kung sino yung ipantatapat nila kay Henry Ilocos. As we've seen kanina, they need to put in 3 people just to stop him. Do sa as a roller si Ilocos kanina.
Yeah, so a total team effort is needed for this team as we see Henry Ilocos missing from inside. Tejada with the rebound, misses again. Tejada with another one, yet another miss. So back here in the ball game now is Lacaste Santos giving it to Mark Duligon with the inside incursion with a side step.
Very aggressive offensively this time si Mark Duligon.
So we have a mandatory timeout on the floor. The score is now 11 for Zampen and 10 for Tubigon Mariners with 4 minutes and 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. We will be right back after this timeout. With 4 minutes and 48 seconds left in the first quarter, we would like now to share kung saan tayo makakuha ng tickets to watch this game live here at the venue. Camiseta, Carimadon outlets at SM Minpro, Taza Coffee, and at the Golden Boys Gym here in Zamboanga City. We have now Cunanan trying to look for options. Medina Passing up on the 3. Kunana now, driving inside, drops it off to Henry Iloca, who gets fouled.
Usually kapag ganong mga drop passes kay Iloca, talagang idinadunk niya no? Pero this time parang he's taking too much time no doon sa kailangan niyang gawin no. Maybe because wala yung counterpart niya rito, hindi siya masyadong ginaganahan pa.
Of course, Henry Iloca missing the first free throw. Maybe it's just a case of trying to preserve himself because most likely he will have to play heavy minutes again for this Zampen team.
Oo, kulang na nga lang no relief performance yung ilaro niya rito no sa Zampen no.
Okay, Lakas de Santos now. Of course, itong Zampen, can you briefly discuss, sir, kung ano ba nangyari sa kanila so far in their first 4 games? Yeah.
Oo. Alam mo yung Zampen, no, even though natalo sila ng 4 na sunod dito sa tournament natin, 2 of those matches were close matches. Pwedeng winnable sa kanila no. Yung unang game nila, they lost to CPG Dolphins and then they suffered a 1982 loss to Ormoc. Yung pangatlong laban naman nila, they dropped a heartbreaking 87-7 setback to McPhee Basilan, and yung pinakahuli, they fell short against SND Barracudas in a high-scoring game, 107-103.
So easily, this team could have been 2-2. As we see, Lakas de Santos missing his floater. We have Perez now, as usual, leading the break for his team. Kunanan getting the ball in the corner. Cross-court pass to Medina. Medina perimeter shot. Does not go. Doligon with some pressure from Perez. Doesn't matter. He goes all the way.
Coast to coast for Mark Doligon.
Mark Doligon will have to carry a lot of the scoring load for this team, especially with Hamadou Lamino out for this game.
Oh, and because of the activity being shown by Mark Doligon, lamang na sila ng isa, 15-14 with 2:53 to go.
Tejada inside, dropping it off to Iloca. Push shot, doesn't go.
A sore miss for Henry Iloca. That was a short stab, so easy dapat na nako-convert niya, pero hindi pumapasok ng tira niya.
A little confusion here, but the ball will stay with the orange jerseys.
Referees had to correct themselves De kanina ibibigay na dapat sa white shirts.
It's very good na yung mga referees natin meron check and balance.
Oh, right.
Perez now pulling up for 2. Misses that one. Mescollado with a rebound and the putback.
Ito yung number 30 nila no sa Zampen, isa rin niya sa mga key contributors Kaya lang hindi rin consistent no.
Alvarez with a 15-foot jumper, and that is good.
Nobody picked him up, so he has to take that shot. He's wide open.
Very good decision there for Alvarez. As we see Zampen now trying to initiate the offense. Mescollado goes for 3.
Back-to-back baskets for Mescollado. No, nakaka 5 points na siya in the ball game.
Very good contribution coming from Mescollado here as Lakas de Santos trying to use the Alvarez screen. Lakas de Santos inside, dropping it off to Matias.
There's a foul.
There is a foul here, and the foul will be called on Tejada.
Number 9.
Of course, itong si Matias, I would like to think that this guy has been one of the workhorses for the white shirt so far.
Siya yung doing the dirty job for Tubigon Mariners. No? Siya yung probably the lone inside presence nila ngayon dito.
Matias converting the first but missing the second. Iloca will now try to initiate the offense. Napakaganda nito yung si Henry Iloca is able to initiate the offense. He is able to dribble, especially without the pressure. Henry Iloca from the outside, driving inside.
Oh, but he was called for a warding of foul. So, turnover yon para sa Tubigon Mariners.
Timeout here for Zampen with the score at 19-18. Zampen with a 1-point lead with a minute and 24 seconds left here in the first quarter, and we will be right back. As we join the action here, it will be a baseline inbound for the white shirts.
Pinasok na nila rito si JR Kawaling, no?
Sir Ray, baka pwede mo ikwento sa ating mga viewers the wealth of experience that JR Kawaling brings for the Tubigon Mariners.
Of course, we all know JR Kawaling, no? Is a member of the San Mig Coffee Grand Slam team, no? And, isa yan sa mga off the bench players nila, no? Pero si JR Kawaling, isa rin niya sa produkto ng original Smart Gilas team.
Itong si Iloca Rumaragasa.
He was so frustrated, hindi niya nakuha yung 3-point play opportunity doon, no? But he has to earn it with 2 free throws.
Itong si Henry Iloca, I think the frustration that we're seeing right now is also a result of this team remaining winless so far.
Yes, kasi he's been practically doing it all, si Henry Iloca. It just so happened na mukhang kulang lang talaga yung contribution nila coming off the bench, pati na rin sa ibang mga role players nila.
Henry Iloca making both of his free throws. Tubigon now.
It's down to 45 seconds in the game.
Lakas de Santos finds Alvarez again, the same spot.
Nakakadalawa na siya ron. Henry Iloca should go out and challenge the shot. Hinahayaan niya lang
I think that's exactly the reason why Alvarez is taking those shots to pull out the defense of Henry Iloca. Sumalakay for 3, doesn't go. Alvarez now almost turning the ball over there. Duligon passing it to Kawaling for the corner 3, and that's good.
And that was an equalizing 3 for JR Kawaling, and down to the last 5 seconds of the game.
Escoliado trying to get a shot up with a second left.
I think nobody is aware.
And with that, we have a tied ball game at the end of 1. We will be right back after this quarter break. So as we begin the second quarter, para lang tayo nag-start from the start dahil ito, the game's tied at 23. But right now, let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, Gianna Llanes.
Noy and Ray, nakita nga natin na eager si Coach Gino kanina in calling his timeouts, and that's because he really wanted to make use of them by giving his players a wake-up call. Tinanong niya sila isa't isa kung gusto ba talaga nila maglaro ngayon, which he waited for a nod from each of them. And he also said that their biggest challenge right now is not having an import to match Iloca, so playing smart and removing intimidation daw ang kailangan para i-deny agad. Back to you guys.
Great report there from Gianna. Anything you can say about in reaction to that report?
Yun na nga, no? Since wala si Hamado Lamino, they don't have to rely on anyone, but they have to rely on everyone na ipapasok dito sa Tubigon Mariners. And so far, so good naman. They're still in the thick of the fight. 25 all pa nga. In fact, they're going head-to-head with the Sampen.
Nakaso Santos there with the conversion as Nunez tries a 3. Doesn't go. Sir Ray, baka pwede natin naman pag-usapan itong so far what has been the experience of this Tubigon Mariners here in our season.
Well, talagang they're still searching for that elusive W up to this time. And very challenging pa nga sa part nila ngayon dahil wala si Hamado Lamino. And yung last game nila against Ormoc, makikita mo may mga missing links dito. Konti na nga lang yung production na inaasahan natin sa bawat isa sa kanila, pero yung mga inaasahan natin hindi pa nakapag-contribute na maayos. Katulad ni JR Kawaling, do sa last game nila in a 71-57 beatdown at the hands of Oxy Ormoc, si Kawaling only had 4 points on a 2 of 7 field goals, 0 out of 4 sa 3-point area. Si Ronald Roy, supposedly isa ring key contributor, 7 points lang ang ginawa niya on 2 of 8 field goals. Si Hamado Lamino naman na hindi maglalaro ngayon, only had 10 points. So inaasahan natin na sana marami siyang contributions dito pero hindi siya nakalaro no. So far those are the missing links for Tubigon.
Well, at least for both teams, we know that there's nowhere to go for both teams but up.
So, they're still looking for that breakthrough win. Yun lang talaga inaantay nila and perhaps that could change their fortunes.
Miscollado now at the free throw line. He did miss his first free throw.
Looks
and
like
he did miss also the second one.
Oh.
So we have now on the court Dexter Zamora, number 8.
Being shadowed by Nunez, number 7 from Sampen.
Kawaling posting up. Misses that shot. Almost a tip in there for Alvarez. Sumalakay now to Medina. Medina
and sumalakay
sumasagit
din. Sumalakay sa depensa against Tubigo, no? And a conversion for him.
Very good attack there for Medina. As we have Alvarez getting the ball in the post. Missing again. Doroteo. Second chance rolls out. Miscollado with the ball to the corner for Medina. Medina finds Miscollado underneath, but a
he
big
was blocked by Kawaling.
Big block there from JR Kawaling. Leonida in the break, visibly intimidated by the presence of Henry Iloca. Nunez to the corner. Miscollado for 3. Doesn't go.
Medina very active on the offensive rebounds.
Parang ang opensa nitong Zampen lagi nagsisimula sa corner.
Oo
Nunez for 3.
Kaya gano'n na nangyayari. Sa corner sila nagsisimula. They expect Iloca to cut to the basket.
As we have a timeout here for the Tubigon Mariners. Zampen still up by 2 with 6 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first half. We will be right back after this timeout. Dexter Zamora with the ball. Zamora driving inside, doesn't go. He gets his own miss. But unfortunately there, he runs out of space.
So still a 2-point lead for Zampen, 27-25 with 6:40 to go.
Medina going to Cunanan. Cunanan tries to go inside, kicks it out to Miscollado. Nunez now.
Kanina pa nag-aantay si Iloca doon, no? Medyo na late lang yung pasa ni Nunez. And before siya makatira, si Iloca, nag-give up na ng foul sa kanya.
But the thing there was they were able to find Iloca underneath. Once again, Iloca will be trooping back to the 15-foot line. Iloca first shot goes in.
We haven't seen the assertiveness na supposedly nakikita natin early on dito kay Henry Iloca. Uy!
What's the call here? Anyway, we have again Dexter Zamora using the Leonidas screen. Kick ball. The shot clock will reset for the Tubigon Bohol Mariners. Once again, Zamora using the Leonidas screen. We have a 3-point attempt here that does not go, but Leonida with the rebound. Unfortunately, natakot ito kay Henry Iloca na nakatayo lang.
Very imposing naman kasi si Iloca eh. Yung presence niya ron, talagang babaguhin mo yung tira mo eh. No?
Pero ito si Medina, hindi ito natatakot. Getting a foul here. I think this Zampen team has been going to the free throw line a lot here in the first half.
It is because they're trying to pounce on that opportunity na wala doon yung man on the middle ng Tubigon Mariners, si Hamido Lamino. No? And talagang they're taking advantage inside, trying to get more inside points.
That is a very sound game plan for the orange jerseys here. Same play. Unida with a high ball screen for Zamora who converts that time.
That's a floater, no? Para kay Zamora.
Medina. Nunez now finds Iloca underneath.
That was a great pass by Nunez, no? Excellent court vision for the quarterback of Zampen.
Over and over again.
Binalikan nila yung play na yon, no?
They're using that play. This time it gives a wide open shot for the
Pero wala, hindi man lang tumama ng ring, nagmukhang high alay ang
Iba ang mga references mo, Sir Ray.
Kumbaga parang pinabanda lang eh, di ba?
Medyo that was a very wild shot there. I guess it's probably a case of him being too open.
Oo, mukhang na-excite eh.
Mescollado getting fouled here by Leonida. No, I'm sorry, it
was a traveling call by the referee against Mescollado.
Entering the ball game now is Lorenzo, who has so far given a fair showing so far here in this tournament.
Yung Zamboanga, yung Zampen, no, is shuffling its men na binibigyan nila ng opportunities yung mga players nila who haven't seen much action previously.
Great stop there for Kunanan.
Medina wide open and was fouled by Matias. So a 3-point play opportunity for him with 4:55 to go and Zampen leading by 7 points, 34-27.
Mandatory timeout on the floor, and we will be right back after this timeout. With just 4 minutes and 55 seconds left here in the first half, we have Zampen with a 7-point lead, 34-27, as Medina extends that lead further to 8.
Mukhang unti-unti nang umaalagwa tong Zampen, no? Making its presence felt in the absence of Hamado Lamino dito sa kabila sa Tubigon Mariners.
JR Kawaling now waving off that screen.
Bad pass.
Unfortunately, a bad pass there.
Oh, and another bad pass, this time by Henry Iloca.
That might be a case of Henry Iloca trying to do too much, trying to initiate that fast break
Oo,
offense for
Di-
the orange jerseys.
Hindi naman siya facilitator di ba? Kaya lang napuwersa siya ron.
Zamora again working on
Another
that high ball
turnover.
screen.
But
turning it
this
to-
time Jojo Conanan is all alone for that easy two.
That's now a 10-point lead for the orange jerseys as Kawaling tries to cut that lead but misses. Medina now almost lost that ball. Cunanan finds Miss Collado underneath.
Oh,
A
sayang.
sorry miss there.
Oo, libre siya. Mag-isa lang siya ron, no? Hindi niya na-shoot.
Kawaling
That
using
was a solid screen by Matias, no? Medyo nayanig doon yung si Mascaliado.
Fortunately, that doesn't
but
result
again-
in points for them as we have Cunanan and Medina fighting for the loose ball.
Fast break opportunity and Iloca with an easy two.
That just might be the easiest points that Henry Iloca will score tonight. But once again, we have a timeout here for the Tubigon Bohol Mariners. A 12-point deficit staring them in the face. And we will be right back after this timeout. With 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half, the orange jerseys are trying to protect a 12-point lead. Mark Doligon, who just came in, now trying to post up. Tejada drops it off to Matias, who misses that one.
Kanina, Tubigon Mariners for quite some time was able to dictate the tempo because of Mark Doligon, no? Yung activity niya on the offensive end. So ibinalik siya rito in the second period.
Of course, at this juncture, you don't want this orange jerseys to extend that lead further as we have Cunanan dropping it off to Iloca with a floater. Doesn't go. Another possession for Zampen. That's a great floater there. We have a call here.
Kanina pa yan na si Mark Doligon trying to get into the head of Henry Iloca.
Konting git-gitan dito pero I don't think that the referees are calling warnings on both. No, it's a double foul. Para dito sa Tubigon, any foul that Henry Iloca will commit will be a very good thing for them. That double foul though will put the Tubigon Mariners in penalty. So any fouls they give up will result in free throws for McDavid Zampen.
They're trying to post up Doligon dito pero hindi nila mabigyan ng bola. No?
Roy with 10 to shoot. Gives it to Kawaling. Kawaling trying to find the shot. And that floater goes in.
We've been seeing that for many years from J.R. Kawaling. Ever since na naglalaro pa siya sa FEU.
That's a staple in the arsenal of J.R. Kawaling. Cunanan again from the elbow. Makes that three.
Ito naman si Jojo Cunanan nagpakita doon no sa Zampen.
Again, we have another timeout, this time from McDavid Zampen. We will be right back. now their lead is now at 15 points with just 2 minutes and 4 seconds left here in the first half. What have they been doing right so far?
Well, they're trying to exploit yung advantage nila rito sa ilalim, no? Dahil nga wala nga si Amado Lamino. And late na rin ibinalik si Mark Doligon for Tubigon.
Of course, Henry Loca getting a brief rest here, but we will expect him to be back by the start of the second half. Jojo Cunanan uses the Bautista screen. That's a great find there for Jojo Cunanan for Tahada.
That was a screen and roll play, no? Kay Tahada and Jojo Cunanan.
Very well executed there for Zampen. This time it's the white shirts, and that will be a foul on Diaz.
This guy, Ronald Roy, has to be more assertive offensively if Tubigon wants to win this game. Ito yung mga mga kulang na pieces ng Tubigon no nakaraan.
Of course, Roy has been designated gunner here for the white shirts.
Almost a traveling call for Lacaste Santos.
Matias with a miss there. In transition. Tahada drop off to Diaz.
Wala.
Rebound by Bautista, and the putback is good.
Oh, the biggest man on the floor. Oh, was able to get that putback.
That's a luxury there for Bautista to be called the biggest guy on the floor in this tournament. Diaz, a moment of hesitation results in a turnover.
Papasa na dapat no?
Well, of course, a little bit of jitters here for Diaz, who I think has just checked into the game.
Mahirap kasi yung hindi ka naglalaro na matagal di ba? You're still trying to get the feel of the game, pero yun nga, dahil bigla kang sasabak dyan, maninibago ka.
Ano ba dapat, Ray, ang mindset ng any player who comes cold off the bench?
Well, siguro ang pinakamaganda dyan, habang nasa bench ka, meron ka na mga ginagawang routine, di ba? Like yung siguro nag-i-stretching ka na, no? Trying to get yourself ready anytime your number is being called.
Of course, all of these players are trying to earn minutes, especially since this is a short tournament, so any chance that they get for playing time, they will have to grab it, as we have Mark Duligon finishing inside.
One of the rare times we've seen Mark Doligon posting up. Usually, he's taking it strong to the hoop.
That's right, with just 12 seconds left in the first half. That's a miss for Jojo Cunanan.
Time for a last shot.
Lacaste Santos here, giving it to JR Kawaling. JR Kawaling, jumper, does not go. And with that shot, we will be ending the first half with the Zampen team ahead 48-33, and we will be right back after the halftime break.
Mga Repapis, may exciting game ako para sa inyo. Ito ang Go for Gold Scratch Cards. Pwedeng manalo na hanggang 1,000,000 piso. Bawat kiskis, matutulungan mo ang mga atletang Pilipino. Go for Gold, produkto ng Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office. Go for Gold Scratch Cards, available in 20 pesos, 50 pesos, and 100 pesos variant. Tanging may edad 18 pataas lamang ang maaaring bumili at maglaro ng Go for Gold Scratch Cards. Available at all Lotto outlets and resellers nationwide.
At MLV Group, we cover all your financial needs, from accounting, financial advice, lending and insurance, and give you reliable, personal, trustworthy service. MLV Group, with you all the way.
Mga Repapis, may exciting game ako para sa inyo. Ito ang Go for Gold Scratch Cards. Pwedeng manalo na hanggang 1,000,000 piso. Bawat kiskis, matutulungan mo ang mga atletang Pilipino. Go for Gold, produkto ng Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office. Go for Gold Scratch Cards, available in 20 pesos, 50 pesos, and 100 pesos variant. Tanging may edad 18 pataas lamang ang maaaring bumili at maglaro ng Go for Gold Scratch Cards. Available at all Lotto outlets and resellers nationwide.
There's a specialist for every need. But wouldn't it be great to know that there's someone out there who can help you with all your financial needs? At MLV Group, we cover all your financial needs, from accounting, financial advice, lending and insurance, and give you reliable, personal, trustworthy service. MLV Group, with you all the way. Group, we cover all your financial needs from accounting, financial advice, lending, and insurance, and give you reliable, personal, trustworthy service. MLV Group, with you all the way. There's a specialist for every need. But wouldn't it be great to know that there's someone out there who can help you with all your financial needs? At MLV Group, we cover all your financial needs, from accounting, financial advice, lending, and insurance, and give you reliable, personal, trustworthy service. MLV Group, with you all the way.
At the start of the third quarter, we have Zampen here leading 48 to 33 versus the Tubigon Bohol Mariners. This is a game between teams that have yet to win here in our tournament. Sir Ray, can you get us through the numbers so far?
How important is it not having Hamado Lamino for Tubigon Mariners? We can see it easily. Pagdating sa second chance points, 15-0 ang abante ng Zampen. So doon pa lang makikita mo yung value ni Hamado Lamino. And of course, si Si Henry Iloca had an easier time scoring 14 points nung sa first half na yon. 7 points naman kay Jojo Cunanan, and Dexter Mascaliado 7 points din. And Jobert Medina was so active as well, scoring 12 points. On the part naman ng Tubigon Mariners, ang lone bright spot nila is eto si Mark Doligon, scoring 13 points. And si JR Kawaling na inaasahan natin na magko-contribute heavily rito, 5 points pa lang so far ang kino-contribute ni JR Kawaling, and they need more than that from him.
As Bautista here is called for an illegal screen. Mark Doligon trying to start the scoring here.
And he was called for an offensive foul, I believe, kasi nanggigil siya ron eh. Oh, ang liit ng bantay niya.
For Mark Doligon, I think he's just trying to push the pace here, increase his aggressiveness, just so they could cut down this lead by the McDavid Zampen. Almost a steal there. Great defense.
Oo, kasi naman fresh from the bench itong si Ombao, no? And he is the best guy to be pressured ng Tubigon Mariners, so medyo malamig pa ito.
Great defense there, forcing an 8-second violation on the orange jerseys. JR Kawaling up top. Mark Doligon on the opposite corner. De Ocampo, drop pass. Great pass there for De Ocampo to the wide open Doroteo.
Here comes the pressure.
Mukhang nagpapakita ng konting
Oo.
pressure dito ang Tubigon Mariners.
They have to do that, no? For enable for them to catch up. Oh, parang swerte na dumapo sa kanya yung bola kay Ombao,
Right place
no?
at the right time there for Ombao, but Doroteo missing on the other end.
Again, the pressure. Eto na, pinapakita ng Tubigon.
Cunanan goes to Galoso.
Uy!
Galoso
Oh,
jumps but was not able to make that attempt.
oh.
Automatic turnover here.
Again, those guys coming cold from the bench. Nang wala pa masyadong warm-up, no ipinasok sila, parang nagugulat sa mga gustong ipagawa sa kanila, no?
Now trying to preserve that lead. Henry Iloca coming right back here in the ball game as Doroteo tries to attack him. A miss there. Ombao trying to set up his troops. Galoso again with the butter fingers.
Second turnover for him, no?
JR Kawaling sumasagasa. JR Kawaling for 2 points.
Oh, this guy needs to take over. If Tubigon wants to have a shot of winning this game, it should be led by this man, JR Kawaling.
As we have in Henry Iloca turning the ball over there. Another opportunity for the white
Oh,
shirts.
nakatalikod pa yung mga bantay mo. Gustong i-take advantage sana ni Doligon.
Of course, for the Mariners, they would want to push the pace, although that was an air ball there. Ombao now trying to use the Iloca screen, a massive screen up top. Ombao, easy layup there.
That was a nice getaway move from Ombao. I think this is his 4th point of the game.
For the half also. We have Doligon trying a 3-pointer, does not go. Henry Iloca giving it to Cunanan. Ombao now trying to initiate that offense for the orange jerseys, finding Iloca. Iloca.
So
Great
easy for Henry Iloca. Humihingi pa nga siya ng foul doon.
Ito naman ang white shirts. Very fast retaliation there for Mark Doligon.
Pinupuntahan talaga nila si Mark Doligon no, pagdating sa point production.
Well, at this point, it looks like Doligon will be playing the import role for the white shirts.
Sabagay, mukha naman siyang import din, no? Pero Pilipino po yan, ha? Don't make no mistake about it.
He kind of reminds me of Willie Miller as we have JR Kawaling with the miss there. Here we have the orange jerseys trying to extend their lead, currently at 15. Perez with a long shot, and that is good.
So entering the scoring column was Perez. And here comes Doligon. And was blocked by Iloca, but the referee saw otherwise. So meron daw contact.
That was a big fish there caught by Mark Doligon. Second personal foul on Henry Iloca.
Iloca doesn't want an easy basket for Doligon. Kanina yan, dalawang yan was called for double foul, di ba?
Of course, competitive-wise, hindi naman naatrasan ito ni Mark Doligon who makes the first free throw.
Carrying it all by his lonesome. Mark Doligon.
Mark Doligon with the second free throw. And that rattles in. Parang umatras na ang pressure defense for the white shirts. We turn you over first to our courtside, Gianna. Gianna?
Makuha ng Mariners ang una nilang panalo ngayon. You can hear him on the sidelines yell, bawi lang whenever his players make an error on court. Ang pinakailangan daw nilang i-adjust talaga ang kanilang matchups, lalo na sa depensa. In his words, isang stop lang ang kailangan natin para makuha ang momentum. Noyan Ray?
Great report there from Gianna. Of course, what adjustments are we expecting here for both teams?
Well, they will continue to go to Mark Doligon. So nakita natin kanina na siya lang talaga yung pinaka-aktibo dito. Na we want to see more from JR Kawaling as much as possible. And probably for Doroteo as well, no? Kasi siya lang yung ano rito, yung malaki na natitira rito sa Tubigon Mariners along with Matias So sila yung magtutulungan dito to defend on Henry Iloca.
Medina turns that ball over. Doligon. Ito na, nagsisimula na magtrabaho si Mark Doligon.
Oh, and the three-point play opportunity for Mark Doligon.
Lefty finish there for Mark Doligon, who has so far been the guy who is trying to take up that role of being the scorer for his team.
Offensively, siya yung magdadala, no? But defensively, etong si Matias at saka si Doroteo will play a big role, no? Dito magsisimula sa kanilang dalawa
Sa kanilang pinakamahirap na trabaho ngayong gabi, trying to contain Henry Iloca. As we have a mandatory timeout on the floor, and we will be right back. With 4 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the third quarter, it has been Zampen dominating this game from start to finish. From the very start of this ball game. Right now, they are at a 13-point lead, but maybe Ray, you can talk about the performance of Iloca so far in this tournament.
Well, we expect Iloca to be more active offensively, considering na wala rito si Humado Lamino sa side ng Tubigon Mariners. But in their last game, si Henry Iloca, after averaging 36.5 points, 26.5 rebounds, and 7.5 blocks, doon sa previous two games sila, noong nakaraang laban nila against CPG Dolphins, he was held down to only 19 points, 17 rebounds, and 7 blocks. No, malaking numbers pa rin yun kung tutuusin. Pero hindi yun yung numbers na ini-expect ng team ng Zampen from him.
Of course, itong si Henry Iloca, for other players, ang mga numbers na 19 points, 17 rebounds, and 7 blocks ay career high na. Pero ito kay Henry Iloca, it's a bit of a disappointment. And right now, we have another timeout with 4 minutes and 3 seconds left. Zampen still up by 9. We will be right back after this break. course, right after this ball game, we will have a very good matchup between McPhee Basilan and SND Barracudas. Now, for anyone who is interested in watching live here at the Zamboanga City Coliseum, you can get your tickets at any at the Camiseta and Carimadon outlets at SM Minpro, Taza Coffee, and Golden Boys Gym here in Zamboanga City.
Nabanggit po kanina no yung main game natin between SND and Basilan. One of them can join yung teams natin lock in a triple tie. So maaring magkakaroon tayo definitely mamaya ng four-way tie for 3-2 winless record following Zamboanga's victory kanina. So yung Zamboanga nanalo kanina over Calios, and then yung Oxy Ormoc naman tinalo sila ng CPG. So pare-pareha silang 3-2.
That is just a testament to the level of competition, the equality so far of competition here in the Pilipinas VisMin Supercup. The lead is now down to just 10 points. Cunanan driving in, drops it off to Medina, kicks it out to Nunez. Nunez for 3. Doesn't go.
Again, second chance opportunities para dito sa Sampen.
Nunez again with shot clock running down. Just 5 seconds to shoot. Another miss for them. Lakas de Santos. Pumararo hindi pumasok. Follow up hindi rin pumasok para kay Doroteo.
Sayang yun, no? Could have been down to 8.
Medina now trying to find Iloca. Nakatalikod si Iloca doon.
Henry Iloca was expecting Medina to take the shot. So,
by the time na nasalo na ni Iloca, nakatapak na sa labas.
Masyado pa naman malaki ang paa ni Iloca.
Maybe a size smaller, baka hindi pa yon tinawag na outside. As we have Lakas de Santos now cutting that lead down to just 8.
Doon nagsisimula sa sa stop ng Tubigon Mariners. Either a stop or a turnover force dito sa kabila can result to an easy basket dito sa Tubigon Mariners.
That's right, as we have Medina here drawing a foul and will shoot 2 free throws to try to extend that lead again for the orange jerseys.
Tubigon has to make a run dito sa sa period na to before time runs out. Mas maganda makapag-set sila ng pace dito and try to turn it into an exciting wind-up.
Well, we've had a lot of exciting wind-ups so far in this tournament, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get another one here tonight. Lakas de Santos now giving it to JR Kawaling. A pep in the step for the white jerseys.
Good find by Kawaling kay Matias. Hindi lang na-convert ni Matias, but he'll be trooping to the foul line for 2 free throws.
At this point, we're expecting both coaches to be shuffling their men. Of course, they're trying to gain any amount of advantage right now as we have Matias with the first free throw.
Si Ronald Roy binalik na rito, trying to add more firepower dito sa side ng Tubigon Mariners.
And it's gonna take a lot of firepower for them to try and overhaul this currently at 7-point lead.
But it should start with defense, And unti-unti nagpapakita ng aggressiveness sa depensa itong Tubigon.
Medina passing up on a 3. Kicks it out to Nunez. Nunez for 3.
There's another stop for them.
Kawaling. Lakas de Santos trying to post up Perez.
Sidestepping by Lakas de Santos, and the lead is now down to 5 points. So we have a ball game.
No surprise here as there's a fight back from the Tubigon Mariners. A
And the
sorry
miss.
miss for Medina. JR Kawaling. Great veteran move there. Initiating the contact to clear up some space and finishing over Henry Iloca.
Kung nakita mo ron na ginamit pa ni Kawaling yung kaliwa to protect the ball, 'di ba? For a possible block from Iloca.
Perez. A perimeter jumper doesn't go. Roy now goes inside. No defense there for the orange jerseys, and don't look now. The lead is down to just 1 point. We have a timeout on the floor, and we will be right back. With 55.8 seconds left here in the third quarter, itong kalamangan ng Zampen just cut down to 1 point. So far, what have the White Shirts have been doing right for them to get back in this game?
Well, they've started it with defense, no? But on the other hand, ito namang Zampen, parang naging passive sila offensively, no? In as much as they're trying to give more opportunities sa mga players nila off the bench, no? Ang nangyayari naman, hindi na nila alam kung sinong titira doon sa offensive thrust nila.
Well, at this point, they are gonna have to go back to their man in the middle, their big man in the middle, as Jojo Cunanan finds Dexter Mescoliado for 2.
Kaya naman unti-unti ibinalik na rito ng Zampen yung mga reliables nila, like Medina, si Jojo Cunanan, andito na rin.
JR Kawaling trying to get that lead, trying to tie the ball game, but misses that one. JR Kawaling.
But JR Kawaling has become more active offensively now, no? Mukhang talagang he is taking it upon himself na kinakailangan mag-take charge siya.
For Henry Iloca there, saving his team from JR Kawaling converting on a possible 3-point play.
JR Kawaling in fact was asking for a possible goaltending, pero pataas pa lang yung bola, no?
But of course, these players will try to find any advantage that they can get. Unfortunately for them, hindi kumagat yung referee. JR Kawaling trying to cut this lead down, and it's now down to just a point. 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. A possible last shot here for the orange jerseys.
Down to the final 8 seconds.
Medina air ball.
Yes. May oras pa for Lacaste Santos.
Lacaste Santos gets fouled.
6/10 of a second left, and Lacaste Santos will go to the foul line.
An opportunity for Lacaste Santos to give his team the lead here. Both teams now in penalty. Lacaste Santos' first shot is good. A chance now for Lacaste Santos to give his team its first taste of the lead. And he makes that one.
First lead in a long while.
Trying to go full court. And that ends hostilities here in the third quarter. Expect an exciting wind-up in the fourth quarter. But for now, we will be taking a break. We will be right back.
Ayan na si boss.
Exciting game ako para sa inyo. Ito ang Go for Gold Scratch Cards. Pwedeng manalo na hanggang 1 milyong piso. Bawat kiskis, matutulungan mo ang mga atletang Pilipino. Go for Gold, produkto ng Pilipinas.
Fourth and final quarter ball game is in your Pilipinas to be called the home winner.
Fourth and final quarter. And I think it's about time for us to turn it over to our court side. Gianna, what do you have for us?
Alright, Noy and Ray, nakikita nga natin na magandang linalaro ni Dula Santos ngayon, and he actually attributes some of that with his pre-game ritual. Every game daw, before the game, he has to drink some iced coffee and listen to anime music to hype himself up. Sabi niya na kahit hinahanap pa ng kupunan niya ang una nilang panalo, masaya pa rin siya sa experience na dito sa VisMin dahil 10 years old pa lang siya, naglalaro na siya dito sa venue na ito. It really feels like home daw. And every game, may family members siya in the audience at malaking motivation daw yon. He admits he's not the closest with his teammates yet, and that might be their team's biggest struggle, but the last quarter shows now that they're getting there. Back to you guys.
Sorry, ang takeaway ko lang doon ay yung iced coffee, although I know you want your coffee hot.
Well, but interesting sa report na yun, no? Again,
What's the call here?
tinawagan na naman ng technical foul. Every time na lang na may dunk, no?
Okay, let's go back first to your commentary on the courtside report of Gianna.
Yung sinabi nga na kay Lacaste Santos, some sort of a homecoming para sa kanya to, no? Na patagal na pala siyang nagpupunta-punta rito.
Anyway, again, this has been a cause for concern for all these players who have been able to make dunks. Parang easily maybe fourth or fifth time that they have been called for a technical foul. What do you think are the parameters on when this technical foul is called for hanging onto the rim?
Well, dapat natin i-consider dyan, unang-una, yung safety of the players, di ba? Na before you land, kinakailangan tignan mo muna di ba? At the same time, when you make a dunk, syempre, you feel agitated as well, di ba? Na para bang gusto mong gawin yon with authority, di ba? Something like that. Particularly itong mga imports na to, they're here to showcase, syempre. So, trabaho rin nila yan to entertain the fans.
As Dexter Mesculiado cuts the lead down to 2. JR Kawaling for 3!
Yes. Unti-unti na nagpapakita rito si JR Kawaling, and just like that, Tubigon Mariners were able to dictate the tempo of the game. Lamang na sila ng 5.
Ito naman ang orange jerseys trying na bumawi. Kunana now with 10 to shoot. Finds Medina underneath. Medina. Oh, that would have been a very good putback for Henry Loca. But on the second try, he gets his 2 points and a foul.
Siguro a more conscious effort na ang pinapakita rito ni Henry Iloca. Knowing na they're behind by 5 points kanina, and now he has a chance for a 3-point play. He needs to take over.
We're expecting the orange jerseys to go back to Henry Iloca more, especially here in the fourth quarter. Unfortunately, he misses the second free throw. Roy now trying to look at his options. Doroteo goes to Kawaling. It looks like it's JR Kawaling time here for the white shirts. JR Kawaling with that fallback. Jumper doesn't go. Lorenzo sumasagit-sit. Tries to pull up from 3.
Oy, nadampot doon ni Medina.
Pwedeng sabihin ni Lorenzo na pinasa niya lang yung kay Medina.
Assist ba yung credit sa kanya?
I don't think so, but on the floor, Dexter Zamora calling a timeout for Tubigo and Bohol Mariners as they try to preserve a 1-point lead with 7 minutes and 52 seconds left in this ball game. And after this timeout, kami ay magbabalik.
20 pesos, 50 pesos, and 100 pesos variant. Tanging may edad 18 pataas lamang ang maaaring bumili at maglaro ng Go for Gold scratch cards. Available at all Lotto outlets and resellers nationwide.
We resume live action here. The white shirts trying to preserve a 1-point lead with less than 8 minutes to go here. JR Kawaling wide on that shot.
Parang parang mas na-inspired ngayon yung Tubigon eh. Kasi nga, knowing that that they cannot depend on anyone, di ba, but themselves. So, without Hamado Lamino in the lineup now, talagang kailangan nilang magtulong-tulong dito.
Well, they do have the quality of a JR Kawaling here to depend on. Knockout play. What a great find there. Doroteo for 2 points, extending their lead to 3 points. A foul here on Zamora.
Looks like Henry Iloca is hurt, no? Kanina pa, mukhang iniinda niya yun, no? Yung shoulder niya.
No, he's saying it's okay.
Oh,
He doesn't
mukhang papalitan dapat siya, no? But he was signaling to the bench na to keep him there and allow him to play.
But of course, since na-signal na ito ng table, he has to come out of the ball game. But he can come right back if he wants to.
Lamang ng tatlo ang Tubigon Mariners. So this is going to be an all-Filipino lineup for both teams.
That's right. Lorenzo kicking it out to Medina. Medina loses the ball.
Sayang yun, no? Muntik na naman sila makakuha ng stop down. Unfortunately, Joshua Saret wasn't able to retrieve the loose ball.
Lorenzo now kicking it out. Kunanan for 3. Doesn't
May
go.
rebound. Yung 3-point shot ni Jojo Kunanan sa corner.
Ito na ulit si JR Kawaling with his bandana. Alvarez. Short jumper is good.
Ayan, yung mga short jumpers na yan, si Alvarez, kanina pa siya nakaka-convert dyan, no? Kanina, doon sa may elbow area, nakaka-convert siya. This time naman, doon sa short corner.
I think that is the 6th point for Alvarez there. Let's see now kung anong gagawin nitong Zampen. Lorenzo for 3.
Uy!
Doesn't go.
So, merong foul.
Masyadong aggressive dito si Mescollado. And I think he will be called for a foul.
That's an over-the-back foul on Mescollado.
That's the second personal on Dexter Mescollado. Both teams now with 2 team fouls.
We don't know the extent of the injury neto ni Henry Iloca, no? But it seems he's being treated now by the medic, yung kanyang shoulder, and he hasn't no sign of him returning at this time. So looks like both teams are Sampen is going to play all Filipino
For possibly the next few minutes, but I'm pretty sure itong si Henry Iloca, pag kinain na nito ay babalik. Of course, their team is trying to get their first win. So with the Tubigon Bohol Mariners, as there is a foul here on Dexter Mescollado.
Balik na rito sa lineup ng Tubigon itong si Mark Doligo, no? Who's been so active as early as the early goings ng ating laban, no? And mukhang talagang Tubigon is ready to deliver the knockout blow now. 6 and 16 left, and they're up by 5 points and 6 now, courtesy of Zamora Split Charities.
Of course, itong Tubigon Bohol Mariners, I've noticed that the rate at which they're getting to the free throw line has increased here in the second half. JR Kunanan, Jojo Kunanan, I'm sorry. Jojo Kunanan goes to sumalakay from the outside, doesn't go. Doligon, forward
Doligon
pass.
to Alvarez, no? And
Dexter Zamora now drops it off. Unfortunately, the ball gets stolen. A 2-on-1 fast break for the orange jerseys. Kunanan with the sidestep. Sorry, miss there.
Sayang yun, oh. Here comes Doligon. To
Dexter Zamora gets fouled. At this point of the ball game, itong Tubigon Bohol Mariners, they're on a different mode right now. Earlier, they were on catch-up mode, but right now, they are on a preservation mode as their lead is now up to 6 points.
They're playing inspired basketball at the same time. Mas may flow na ngayon yung ginagawa nilang paglalaro kasi mukhang nakuha na nila yung rhythm nila. JR Kawaling as well ginaganahan na rin, no, as well as the rest of the team, sina Doroteo, sina Alvarez, each of them nagko-contribute sa laro na ito.
Zamora just converting on 1 of 2 free throws. Lead up now to 7. We have Medina in the corner. Fakes a shot, tries to go inside. Doesn't go.
At the same time, itong Sampe naman, mas naging tentative sila offensively, di ba?
Mark Doligon again gets a foul from Bautista. This foul will put McDavid Zampen in the penalty. So any fouls that the orange jerseys will give will result in free throws for this Tubigon Bohol Mariners trying to preserve their lead. Mark Doligon, first shot is good.
Yung change ng tempo nag-iba because of yung sa defense. It all started on defense and then sina Mark Doligon naman, sina JR Kawaling tried to lead the team offensively and everybody is picking up.
And just like that, that lead is now up to 9 with 5 and 9 left here in the fourth quarter. Kunanan with a miss. So Malaki
Parang
with the rebound.
nagkakanya-kanya na ngayon yung Sampe, no? Ayun, no?
Lorenzo, that's going to be a big 3 here. Cutting that lead down to just 6 points. A mandatory timeout on the floor. And we will be right back. Please don't go away as we are poised to have an exciting wind-up here in this third game for day 5 of the Pilipinas VisMin Supercup.
There's a specialist for every need. But wouldn't it be great to know that there's someone out there who can help you with all your financial needs? At MLV Group, we cover all your financial needs, from accounting, financial advice, lending, and insurance, and give you reliable, personal, trustworthy service. MLV Group, with you all the way.
For Zampen, they will have to make a move right now.
And they have to do it on their own, di ba? Huwag na nilang intayin si Henry Iloca before they catch up. But the way things are going now, mukhang nakakakuha na ng momentum itong Tubigon Mariners as we've seen Doroteo on a possible 3-point play opportunity.
Doroteo with a free throw. That's a miss, but that is still a big 8-point lead here in the fourth quarter. Medina, great defense there for Doroteo. Dexter Zamora pushing it in the break. Great lefty finish there for the point guard of this Tubigon Bohol Mariners.
And just like that, it's a double-digit advantage for Tubigon.
Almost turned the ball over, but Medina with the recovery there and the 2 points. Just an 8-point lead here for Tubigon Bohol Mariners. Doligon trying to attack Kunanan, drops it off to Matias. Matias with the reverse layup. That preserves a 10-point lead for the white shirts. 3:59 left here in the fourth quarter. We have a timeout on the floor and we will be right back. with just under 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. The Tubigon Bohol Mariners are up by 10 as there is another turnover here for Zampen.
Not a good sign for Sampen coming off a timeout and then turning the ball over. And as we see, mukhang medyo malabo na itong pagbalik ni Henry Eloca. He's still being treated dito sa sidelines ng Sampen.
That's right, with only under 4 minutes, you'd expect that he'll be back. But JR Kawaling is back in the game. A miss, but a great follow-up there from Matias. A 12-point lead for them. Kunanan trying to rush to the basket. Gets a foul.
Mas maganda yung mas maganda ngayon yung flow ng opensa ng Tubigon, no?
There's just an extra pep in their step here for the white shirts. Right now, their lead is up to 91 to 79, a 12-point lead with over 3 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Kunanan with a floater, backs it in.
They still need to execute their offense, itong Sampen, no? Hindi nila kailangan magkanya-kanya because there's still a lot of time, no? Just to get back into the game. It should start with the defense and eto na nga, muntik silang makaagaw.
JR Kawaling. I think that was a case of overpassing there for the white shirts. But they will retain possession here.
Oh, maswerte sila ron, no? Nakuha pa nila yung possession with the 8 seconds left on the shot clock.
Joshua Saret. Baseline inbound, Doroteo. A miss there. A chance to cut the lead for the orange jerseys. Medina kicking it out to Nunez. Nunez passing it back to Medina. Kicking it out. Sumalakay for 3. Doesn't go. Almost a block there, but there was contact na nakita ng referee and that's going to mean a foul on Doroteo. Third personal foul on Doroteo. Fourth team foul, so that puts them in the penalty also.
Well, if they make a basket here, I expect Sampen to put more pressure on the ball carriers of Tubigon because time is running out now. They're down by 9, possibly 8, or there's still 9. So they need to put more pressure on the ball carriers para makabalik sila rito.
Of course, right now, time is fast becoming an ally here for the white shirts. Joshua Saret with a drive there, but a miss. Nunez going to Medina. Sumalakay with a drive. That cuts the lead down
Seriously.
to just 7 points. Kawaling here finds a way to get that shot up and makes
Basket
it.
by JR Kawaling, stopping the bleeding. No, for a while we thought na makakabalik ang Sampen, but he was able to stop the bleeding of his team.
That's a great cushion here for the white shirts. 9 points with a minute and 38 left. Nunez hindi pa masyadong tumatama this game.
And we expect Tubigon to milk some clock here. And
having a veteran in JR Kawaling, for sure they will manage this time and score very effectively. Duligon with a fake. Duligon trying to go inside. A spin and turning the ball over there.
Parang naging chubibo dun si Mark Doligo, no? Paikot-ikot siya ron pero losing the ball, losing control of the basketball, giving Sampen another opportunity. Nakatalikod ng depensa.
Si Kunanan drive, ginawa rin yung ginawa ni Duligon, pero this time he converts.
So 7 points lang ito. So kaya pa ng makahabol ng Sampen dito, but all they need a big stop here.
Ito ang kailangan nilang pigilan ngayon, si Mark Doligon, but it looks like he's gonna go to the post to JR Kawaling with a mismatch there. JR Kawaling, big basket there. A 9-point lead with 40 seconds left here in the ball game. Another long shot misses there. But the ball will stay with McDavid Zampen. With just 36 seconds left, parang dumidilim na ang chances dito ng McDavid Zampen.
Running score.
David Zampen with a conversion here. Lead is just down to 7.
Para malaman namin yung best player.
We have a timeout on the floor. And we will be right back after this.
Pag ano, itaas mo lang kasi automatic mute. Kasi pag tinakpan mo, naririnig pa eh. Taas mo lang.
Kawad.
As we are at the tail end of this game, JR Kawaling here getting fouled. For everybody still tuned in right now, the next game will be McPhee Basilan versus SND Barracudas. I hope you can all stick around for that game. JR Kawaling at the foul line, short on the first, but this is still a 7-point lead here for Tubigon Mariners. JR Kawaling converts on the second. So far, this has been a great game here for JR Kawaling. Looks like this is going to be a victory here. No need for the white shirts to even take an attempt.
So, Tubigon is going to enter the win column, no? After 4 setbacks and unti-unti nakabalik na sila rito. And
how big of a win is this for the Tubigon Bohol Mariners and for, of course, the McDavid Zampen? How big of a loss is this?
well, it's going to be big because number one, with the Hamado Lamino out and galing sila sa panalo, it would buy them at least some time para baka sakali makabalik si Hamado Lamino and galing sila sa panalo, no? On the other hand, ang bigat naman nito para sa Zampen. Mukhang we don't know how serious it is yung injury na incur kanina ni Henry Iloca.
Of course, this is a big 96-88 win for the Tubigon Bohol Mariners over the McDavid Zampen. Who do you think will be the best player for this game?
Well, po yung yung laro ng Tubigon Mariners.
Okay, tingnan natin kung tama ang hula dito ni Sir Ray. We will turn it over now to Gianna with our best player of the game.
Yes, Noyan Ryan, with our player of the game, JR Kawaling. First of all, ang alam ko na isa sa biggest struggles sa game ngayon is yung matchups talaga. Paano na naayos yung lalo na sa third quarter?
Nung halftime, nag-usap kami sa dugout. And then, sabi nga ni Coach sa amin, effort lang sa depensa. And then sa offensa, huwag magkanya-kanya. Tuloy-tuloy na po sa amin. Yung chemistry namin, tuloy-tuloy na. And then, yun. Papasalamat pala ako kay Bien Sports and sa management namin kay Bien and Rod.
And I know maraming proud na proud sa kupunan nyo from Tubigon, so why don't you invite them to continue supporting your team?
Ayun, sa mga taga-Bohol Tubigon, thank you sa support niyo sa amin. And then, I hope tuloy-tuloy lang yung support niyo sa amin kahit first win namin to. Yun lang.
Congratulations once again. That's our player of the game, JR Kawaling. Back to you guys.
Of course, congratulations to the best player of the game, JR Kawaling, and of course, the Tubigon Bohol Mariners for finally notching their first win.
Stopping the bleeding, no?
Of course, stay tuned for the last game here in Day 5, McPhee Basilan versus SND Barracudas. Of course, from the panel, this is Noy Africa, and of course, my partner Ray Hobles signing off. We will be right back with the fourth game after